Okay, so once again, we just saw how the hypothalamus works, and this is how symphony works, right? You have the conductor, you have the people playing the instruments, you have the instruments themselves that make the noise, you have the sound, which goes back to the conductor, and it goes around and around and around, okay? And so you get a pattern like that. Okay, so with estrogen, there are basically two sets of patterns that are embedded in one another, okay? So there's the daily pattern, here it is. So as you can see, sometime early in the morning, it's when estrogen peaks, and there's another smaller peak during the daytime, but much, it's relatively quiet most of the time, except early in the morning, there's a pretty significant peak. And it is obviously choppy, just like the sound of symphony I showed you. During the 28-day cycle, when women are menstruating, there are two peaks, one at the beginning of the cycle and one at the end of the cycle. And during development, you can see that estrogen increases, and during aging, quite the reverse happens. So remember, the daily is embedded in the 8-day cycle, and that's just embedded in the aging or the development period. So again, just like I showed you before, we have the different periods. Likewise, we have the different sections of the symphony. We have the allegro, the adagio, the minuet, and the rondo. Same kind of thing, same kind of concept. So, so here it is. The hypothalamus generates the music of estrogen, and the conductor generates the music of Beethoven. Okay, so we're going to just talk about these patterns in detail, a little bit of detail here. So here are 6 different women, and their daily patterns of estrogen, and they're not the same. They're a little bit different, and one of them is pretty much an outlier. Her estrogen peaks around around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So again, estrogen for women fluctuates quite a lot. Also, you can see the concentration. So this is in picograms per milliliter. You know, this one's peaking out at 400 picograms per millimeter. Here, this lady's only doing 30. So again, even in concentration, there's a significant difference between subjects.